Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 116th episode of Tuesdays with Tobe. As I say each week, thank you so much for joining me today for another episode. Last week's episode, we got a chance to go to the National Mall in DC and see the cherry blossoms. I hope you all had an opportunity to take that little stroll with me. It was absolutely beautiful out there. It wasn't the perfect day. You're not going to see bright, sunny pictures, but you are going to see the beautiful cherry blossoms. And I told you a little bit of history about them as well. On today's episode, today is actually a very special episode. Maybe I should have started with that. Happy birthday, Larry. Y'all, it's Larry's birthday. I'm going to show you just a few clips and still shots. I didn't take a whole lot of video. We were really trying to capture the moment as he had an opportunity to have a dear friend come in town. And we celebrate with friends as well. And so happy birthday, Larry. I hope you have a great day.
Okay, can we do the remix?
What is it?
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
I don't blow candles out. I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna blow them out.
All right, there we go. You gotta make a wish first. Make a wish first.
Huh? Oh, no.
All right, woo!
Before we get into the episode, which we're going to talk a little bit of NCAA basketball today, as we do each week, we got to look behind me. We got to say our family rules. So here we go, everybody. Ready, read. During Tuesdays with Tobe, we'll use kind words. Do your best. Always be honest. Forgive and forget. Be happy. Count your blessings. Laugh at yourself. Stay positive and love one another. First things first, everyone. It is absolutely appropriate for you all to know where my allegiance lies as it relates to women's college basketball. So we'll start with that today, right? Low-hanging fruit. We'll start with that. This is where my allegiance lies. You're like, Tobe, you could have wore your hoodie. I could have. Guys, first of all, what a March Madness. Those of you who are into women's college basketball, and perhaps I should have specified at the beginning of the video when I said we were going to talk NCAA basketball. I did mean specifically on the women's side of the bracket. What a tournament, right? What a tournament. Everything was over this past Sunday, and where my allegiance lies, people were betting all year that would have been our national champion this year. And we were not. We actually got knocked out on this past Friday night in a very, very, very interesting battle with the University of Iowa. Her name is Caitlin Clark. And absolutely, I'm going to start this video with that one statement because my beloved Gamecocks, and I don't have on my hoodie right now. It's not because I'm upset with them. I'm not. I showed you on my blanket. Our beloved Gamecocks had no game plan for Caitlin. Now, granted, Iowa is not in the SEC. So far within the tournament, we've been playing teams that we'd seen before. Even if they were out-of-conference teams, our bomb of a coach, Dawn Staley, made sure she got us a really good out-of-conference schedule, right? So we saw people. We did not see Iowa. We did not have a plan for Iowa. And regardless of the officiating, which the officiating was what it was, we got beat handily on Friday night. So fast forward to the Gamecocks losing on Friday. And yes, I am blaming our loss on not having a plan for Caitlin Clark. And then our shots just weren't falling. We got shots. I think we actually took more shots than them. Our shots weren't falling. So we lost the game. And this whole idea about we beat ourselves, we didn't beat ourselves, guys. The Gamecocks lost. It's okay. I'm doing too much there because I really want to get here. I want to get to Sunday afternoon at 3:30 if you're Eastern Standard Time, the national championship game, and Caitlin Clark and Iowa, they're back on the stage. But this time, y'all, Pink Flamingo, whatever you want to call Kim Mulkey. I've been watching Kim for years since she was at Baylor. She's an interesting character. A lot of you, I don't know whether people who watch this channel take issue with Kim because there was a lack of support for Brittany Griner when Brittany was going through what she was going through in Russia. I get that whole part. I don't know what Kim and Brittany's relationship was like at Baylor, but I get that. But right now, we're gonna talk about Kim Mulkey. We're gonna celebrate Kim Mulkey and Angel Reese, and definitely Carson. What's Carson's first name? Carson, who to us came out of nowhere, but her team knew she could shoot. We're gonna celebrate all of these ladies because the LSU Lady Tigers are your 2023 national champions for women's basketball. And if you all are just a sports fan in general, you don't even have to be a basketball fan, please go look up the highlights to that game. Go see how LSU basically gave Iowa a dose of their game. LSU had an outside game from the three-point line like you would not believe. They got stops. They got rebounds. Now, there were 37 fouls called in this game, and I don't know the officiating crew. I do know the entire tournament. It was by the time we got to the Final Four, they made a big deal about there would be an all-women's officiating crew, which I guess that may be something that doesn't happen a lot. So that was celebrated. But these ladies, Sunday blew their whistle. They blew the whistle a lot. They blew the whistle on both sides too. But that's a lot of fouls in a game. And those of us who played sports before, and if you're supposed to be playing on a continual basis and it gets stopped like that, that can absolutely mess up the flow and the rhythm of the game. Long story short, we're tipping our hats to the LSU Lady Tigers all week, all the rest of the year, I guess until the next tournament comes up. And the biggest thing about this win for LSU, it's not that they took down Iowa and Caitlin Clark. That's one thing. It is that this is a new ball club, you all. Kim Mulkey has only been at LSU for 2 seasons, and 80% of her team is brand new, which means before they started playing together last summer, they had not played together. One name I have not called yet, I want to call you all's attention to her. You're going to hear more from her. Her name's Alexis Morris. Alexis, I believe, has been at 4 schools. I'm pretty sure I've got that right. And with LSU being her last stop, she was at Baylor with Kim. Kim dismissed her from the team. That full story still hasn't been told yet. I can't wait for that to come out. She was at Baylor. Then she went to Rutgers. Then she went to Texas A&M. And y'all, this young lady just won a national championship on Sunday. She is a point guard. She is a floor general. She is absolutely amazing. And Alexis Morris and Angel Reese are the tandem that got LSU and Kim Mulkey where they are. And then Carson came off the bench and said, you know what? I'm a senior. Let me just go ahead. I just wanted to tell you all what a fun tournament it was. If you watch my social media, I did talk a lot about LSU yesterday. I am still a Gamecock through and through. You will see me back in the saddle with my maroon and black on, right behind Dawn Staley and the Lady Gamecocks. I want to tip my hat off to Aaliyah Boston, who just declared for the WNBA draft, and the rest of the crew at Carolina. We enjoyed you ladies. Y'all made so much history this year by winning the SEC again, by going undefeated through your regular season, and then all the way to that Final Four game. Hey, today, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about how exciting this time of year is for those of us who are sports fans. And women's basketball has never been at this level before. ABC, we tip our hat to you. You played a women's game on your channel, and so that brought us so much notoriety and attention, and it's been good. So guys, today, enjoy these pictures and videos of Larry's birthday. Happy birthday again, Larry. And thank you all for supporting women's basketball. This was a tournament to remember. Hey, I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you back here next week.
Yes, sir. Y'all, it's Larry's big day. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.